And every time my run light comes on, I'm gonna have a counter.
Bless.
Oh, thank you. T5, 20, whatever. No preset, it's just gonna sit there and accumulate. And then you're like, but I want that information to go out to one of the displays. So if you hover, let's say over small, you'll see it has 0211 and 04. So if you take the 0211 and put it up there, now every time my run light comes on, it's gonna trigger that. And every time that comes on, I'm gonna output to my display.
I tried that.
C5 20s accumulation to 04.
So it's the same 04 address for all 4 screens, but you need to use the different trigger addresses for. Okay.
Yeah. So then you can see my small is counting every time I go through it. So for your large bottle, small bottle, scraps, boxes, you just have to figure out the initial thing that's going to trigger it. Like in my case here.
And I was reading that help in the menu, and I could not make sense of that until you just showed it.
But you tried to learn, that's what matters.
So that's how I have mine set up, but it still is triggering like the large or the small, it goes to the boxes after it runs for so long. It kinda glitches.
Yeah. Yeah. You moved. There we go. So you got all your code above that's running, and then you're gonna have a trigger event that will trigger your counter and your MUX specific output. And then your
So you have to-
specific output
So you put the run in front of on every line, right?
triggered will output accumulation to display. What'd you say?
The run. You see how this one's a
The
small
running code
count.
there?
Yeah, the first right there, the 210. You see 210, the run.
Is the run light.
The run light. So every time, do you put that in it? So right now for the small one, you have the run light. When you do the large, when you do a run for the large, do you put the run as well, or? Do you get what I'm saying?
Basically, your main focus is 1 and 2.
Yeah.
This is just like all your code that you have running up above, and everything's moving and shaking and everything, and then you're gonna have something that's gonna trigger the count. So whether you wait until the large bottle gets capped to actually count it, or you can wait till the large bottle gets
Dropped.
dropped to
Yeah,
count it.
something like
The boxes, I usually have it every time I don't see a box. Count it, because it means one's moved out of the way.
that. Okay.
For scrap, you can even have it count large and small scrap, or just each bottle. So you could have it every time this sensor gets triggered. You could have it every time this door opens. As long as your door doesn't stay open if 2 bottles go through. you could have it every time the broke sensor senses a broke bottle. Count it broke.
So we still haven't figured out why it glitches.
I think it's your computer can't keep up with the program. When we put the scans up high.
So pretty much just the program and.
I think so.
Okay.
Did you send me your code yet?
No, the last time I asked you, you said